Tracy, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson will throw. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Northern Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now, here's second and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson to pass. With the catch, it's Martin. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. He wants to throw it again. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks the tackle. And runs through another guy. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Houston. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. And another broken tackle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start and keep chipping away.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wilson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Got him downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got the quick pass. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Talk about having a day. We're not even done the first quarter yet. This receiver already has over 100 yards. Look out.
Zings it complete to the right. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
That's caught. It's Williams. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Third down play from the gun. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. It's Houston. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Here's the pressure. He wants it all. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He's Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this?
Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He's got him this time. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Second down coming up. Motion from the back. Wilson to pass. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The sure hands, it's Smith. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. And the field goal unit is on the field.
Number 12 on the field goal.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught in the backfield, it's Duke. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
The Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wilson will throw. He's got the tight end. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Under fire.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the 1st down.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Under fire. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime.
The ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the 1st half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They go to the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
This shouldn't be a... to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wilson to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every weekend. Let's continue to work here and find something we do good, and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
He's got him. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Finds his man. It's Houston. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wilson will throw. Time to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw it. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. This one's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Eagles Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to buy time. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Northern Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wilson to pass. Punts it out of the air. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, can push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter. You're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run. because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't call, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune. Will throw. Looking for a deep man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there.